Hello everyone and welcome back to the Big Brother Create a Sims, and we are nearly at the end, you'll be glad to hear, and this is our next housemate. Now, I had already had her in my pre-made Sims. If you guys have watched 100 Baby Challenge, you will see that she is a descendant of Miss Foxy Roxy. Look at her. I can't actually remember what kid she was, but at one point I've obviously looked at her and thought, she's the double of Roxy, I'm keeping her. So this is going to be one of our housemates. Now, I haven't got a backstory for this lady here yet, definitely working on that. However, I have kind of thing that she's a bit of a bubblegum princess. She loves pink, she loves to wear pink and bows and all things extremely girly. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I'd already made her, but I just made her over to how I thought I wanted her to be. So this is just her clothes that we have chosen, and I do really like it. I was looking through my pre-made Sims bit because I often do save Sims to it, and I saw her and I just thought that she would be a perfect fit for the house, and I just cannot wait. Today I've been pretty much making over the Big Brother house, so that has been my day today. So far I've been at it for 3 hours, so not really sure how long else it's going to be, but yeah, this was our girly here. I also do have a Create a Sim coming up of the last girl. So it's going to work out that we are going to have 6 females. So 6 females and 4 boys. That's what we've got so far. Because I do think that part of the females, I want to try and have a lesbian couple or something like that in there. So I think that would be quite nice. So this girl here is a slim girl, because after my plus size one, everybody was like, well, Laura, don't leave us slim girls out. We need representation as well. And they're totally right. I do end up always kind of putting mine in the middle. So I've decided let's make a really slim sim. Now, I also wanted to make her super pale, which I have done originally, as you can see here, by using the blueberry, I think it is, skin. But then I don't know, I was really struggling with her eyes. I felt like the crease of the eye just looked really messed up. So I ended up changing her skin to the wild blue one, which I absolutely love. But sadly, what it ends up doing is making her darker again. So I'll need to kind of look for a skin that I can do look really pale, like, because I really do like this, but I just felt round about the eyes it just looked strange. So with this sim I really struggled with the eyes, and I thought I was going to go away with her. I thought I was going to go down the bubblegum princess route, which you will see as this goes on. This is one of my longer Create a Sims, but I end up going for a bit of I put some tattoos on her, and she starts to look a little bit rebellious as time goes on. Not too rebellious, she's still got quite a nice average haircut, but she's got some tattoos and she likes to wear things that are dark and stuff like that. I really do like her. I think she's a really sweet looking sim with a kick-ass sort of rebel edge. She kind of reminds me a little bit of Zoe from 100 Baby, how she's a sweet sim, but she likes the darker stuff, the tattoos and the dark clothes and things like that. Some of the backstories that we've been making up for these Sims are really going to be great, and I cannot wait to share them with you. We've got some really interesting characters this year. Now, just for a bit of, people are saying to me, well, when's it going to start? So today's Saturday, tomorrow you'll see the very final Create a Sim, which is the final boy, and then on Monday I'll do a house tour with you, and in between times I'll be working on the intro videos, because if you've seen last year, each character had an intro, and I thought it was really important to have that, because it's like, they have that in Big Brother, so that can take a little bit of time to get together, but I really do want to get this series started ASAP. We're going to have the website, it's going to be updated with the new Sims as well. If you didn't watch it last year, basically I have a website, and on there is where you go to vote. But this year we're going to have some double evictions, and we're going to go with the house. We're doing like a heaven and hell type theme, so there's going to be a bedroom in the house that is just awful, and also a bedroom that is luxury. So you guys are going to decide who goes into what. So the first night when they come into the house, they're probably just going to chill out and go wherever the bed, wherever they want. But then on that night, I'm going to ask you guys to vote for who you want to see go into the hell side. So go into the horrible bedroom. And that'll be quite interesting because it's crappy beds. There's probably not enough beds. There's a sleeping bag. They only have one toilet and one shower between them. So it'll be kind of interesting. There's going to be 5 of the Sims designated to that bedroom. And I'm not really sure about how they will get out of that, but that's going to be all part of the fun. So see, as you can see, I was going to make her a blondie here, and I played about with her hair, but in the end I do end up making it black hair. So we've got a full range of hairs on the spectrum for these girls. But I'm really excited as well. I did contact everyone who was successful. Well, I contacted everyone that had auditioned. It took me hours yesterday to do it, but I just wanted to make sure that, at the end of the day, over 150 people took time out to record something for me. A lot of you wrote lovely emails and things like that, and it was important to me to spend that time to get back to you guys and let you know how much I appreciate it. Because when I started Big Brother, like the very, very first, because technically this is the 3rd time I've done it, but when I did it the first time, it was me voicing all the characters, which was just so embarrassing. And then I thought, like last year, to have people doing it with me, and it was really, really successful. And last year I had quite a number of YouTubers doing it, and I did have quite a number of YouTubers which were my friends, because last year I was very much I still had people send in their auditions, and I chose quite a few subscribers, but for I did have quite a few YouTubers, and a lot of people said, please can we make sure next year we have a lot more subscribers. So I think out of all of them, let me just check. So I'm just looking at my list here. So 5 out of the 6 girls, I believe, don't have YouTube channels. They haven't mentioned that they do. One of them does. And then for the boys, 2 of them don't, and 2 of them do. One of them being Simon Parsons, which you all know and love, and the other one being Hey Yorkie. And Hey Yorkie is actually the original person who did Sims 3 Big Brother. I seen him do it, and I absolutely loved it, and I actually emailed him and said, listen, can I do this? It looks fun. And then obviously I added my own sort of twists and turns to it, but yeah, so he's going to be in it. So I think out of the 10 people, only 3 have YouTube channels. So there you go. There you go, guys. So I have took on board what you said last year, and yeah. So everyone has replied now and said that they're up for it, and I was going to have 5 boys and 5 girls, but when it come to choosing the girls, I had a short list. I ended up whittling the short list down to 100, then it came down to 50, and then it came down to 20 for the girls, and I honestly could not stop at 5 because I was torn between 2. So I thought, do you know what, I'll just have to make 6 girls and 4 boys. And I thought, obviously with the girls we can have the the gay sim, the lesbian sim, which I thought would be a nice, interesting dynamic as well. Because you know what the Sims is like, probably when they all meet each other, they'll all be attracted to each other anyway. And also what I'm going to do, I know I've said to you about Big Brother's sort of little brother. I've been in contact with a few now, and like quite a few are up for it, so I can't wait to do that. It's not going to be every week, but we're definitely going to have that because I think that'd be awesome. So as you can see, she's coming together. She's starting to look a little bit more edgy, I would say. Actually, looking at these earrings, I don't think they match. Sometimes I do that. I watch these Create Sims back and I think, I don't know if I like that very much, but I like that particular dress. And I think this is when I start to put tattoos on her. Now, ideally, I would have liked like a full sleeve tattoo, but obviously it's very hard to get that. I don't know if you can get custom content tattoos. You possibly might, so I might have a look into that, but I end up giving her a back tattoo and then giving her arm tattoos, but I would have liked to have given her a full sleeve all the way down her arm rather than what it ends up. But I think it's okay. It gets the point across that I want her to have tattoos, and I do think that she looks really cute. I kind of do really like her, so we're representing everyone now, pretty much. So I am going to leave you, there's a couple of minutes left in this video, so I'm going to leave you with some handy dandy music. A couple of people have asked about the music. It's actually a YouTube, it's not a particular song. It's if you have a channel, YouTube gives you a music library, so that you can go in and you can use that, so it's non-copyrighted, so that when you put it on your videos you're not having any copyright issues or strikes or anything like that. So that's just what it is. It's just a YouTube one. I'll put an annotation with what it's called, if that helps. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.